Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we are gonna do Seek and Destroy from the FreeCodeCamp challenges, which is part of the intermediate algorithm challenges. So we are provided with an array. We are provided with three arguments. First an array and then two numbers here that are gonna be used to to search for any numbers here within the array, and if those numbers are included we're going to filter them out. So we have 2 and 3 here, so we're going to filter out 2, 3, 2, 3, and we would only get 1 and 1 in the end. So how do we implement that? We have to use the arguments object. Arguments is basically the whole list of arguments basically. So console.log arguments. We see that we have the first argument is the array, the second argument is that one, and the third argument is number 3. Okay, so we are going to assign we're gonna call them seekers, and we're gonna do an array from, which basically builds an array from whatever you provide, and then splice, because we just want the arguments after the first argument. So every argument beginning with the second argument, and since we count from 0, it's 0, 1, so we want from the second argument, so we say 1. Okay, so this is array from. It is a static method that creates a new shallow copied array, blah blah blah. Yeah, basically what it does is it creates an array from anything, and you can even put a callback method to, I don't know, let's say you want the double from every argument here. So that's what you would do. And then you would get 2, 4, 6, for example. So here we do not need any function, we just take the arguments and we make an array from them. So now, yeah, I'm gonna comment that. Get the arguments beginning with the second argument. So then we want to filter out. So we basically want to filter out any value here. We want to loop over the array, loop over array, and filter out every element that is included within the other array, so within the seekers array. So for example, number 1 would not be filtered out, number 2 would be filtered out, number 3 would be filtered out, and so on. So let's do the array.filter method, and the filter method is gonna filter in, so it's gonna form an array with the values that are not filtered out that fulfill a certain condition that we're gonna specify now here. So I'm just gonna call it element because it's for every element of the array. Actually, I do not need a parenthesis there, so I'm gonna do like this, and I'm gonna return directly, so implicit return. This is, the parenthesis here is not needed because it is just one argument, and then this is an arrow function, and what I'm basically going to do is just return, like just get the elements of the array that, well, let's first do without negating. Let's just do the condition for what we're going to filter out, which is easier. So we want to filter out every element of the array which is included within the seekers array. So seekers includes element. Then we want to filter it out. And of course I get undefined because you have to return it. Yeah. Very stupid mistake, but you know, it happens. So we run the tests and we pass them. So thanks a lot for watching. I am sure you might have comments, like you might have questions about this one. So if you have any, just please leave your questions in the comments. I will be very pleased to answer them. So thank you, and until next time.